Hey YouTube, it's Craig here, and I'm back with a new video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about my experiences at the California Pen Show. It is the brand new Los Angeles show that replaced the old Los Angeles International Pen Show. This was the inaugural show, and it was really well done, really well put together. I had a wonderful time. The only thing was I felt awful. I actually got a root canal this week, and I'm feeling way better. But the entire show, I was in a lot of pain. I was very tired. I didn't really get to go and party. My birthday was on Sunday, and I didn't really get to go hang out with my friends and party as much as I would have liked to, just because I was in so much pain. So I'm really happy that I took care of all that. This video is going to be a little bit of what the show was like and walking around the floor, some of the people I met. The rest of it, I am going to show you exactly what I got from the Pen Show.
My daughter gave me a sponge here. All come in the same
they're all like a, we call it
The show is about over. So at the show, I did get a couple larger things. One is this image. It's on foam core from my friend Scott Jones. It is of the Waterman display at the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair, or the Louisiana Purchase Exposition. So that's pretty cool. Nice little display. I would love to have one of those giant pens. It'd be really cool. We got this from Scott. I got this from my friend Jeff Silverman, which is a nice little blotter. It's all wrapped up in plastic, and it also has a little thing to hang it on, but that's a nice little old blotter. And lastly, from my friend Gabriel, I already have one of these, but in purple, and it's busted on top. It's missing the top part of the pen. It was never folded out. It has some condition issues on it, but you know, it's a little dirty and all that. 1927 Waterman number 7 yellow display. So pretty neat. Happy with that. Those are my big items that I've gotten from the show. along with my display case. So I'll insert a video of my display case, which is right here. Actually, let's do this, why not? And right here, my giant display case. And I got this from IKEA to be able to put it on, but I have this with the key, and inside I have a bunch of storage in there, so all my extra boxes have been put in there. But yeah, so I have this really awesome 6 Dsgn display case from my friend Todd. So thank you for that, Todd. I really appreciate it. So yeah, lots of really cool things. And now let's get into the pens. All right, so here is everything I got from the 2023 California Pen Show. Starting with actually this. What is this? So if you look at the bottom of the pens, they have this red material in it. That's how they marked the bottom of the pens. This is some of the original material that was used to mark the bottom of the pens. Nowadays, you know, restorers will use China marker. This was the OG China marker. So I got this from Schon Dsgn. I actually agreed to buy it from him just before the show, but I picked it up from him from the show. The first pen I have here, I actually also purchased this before the show, but it came just the day before. But Mark Hoover always has a way of messaging me just before I go to a pen show. And this was a fine silver number 14. It's got that little flower on top. Got a very nice nib on it. 14 on the bottom, and this is 99.9% silver, not sterling. That was basically my first pen for the week. I finally got to meet a bunch of people that I've only been talking to online. One of them was Pearce Jarvis. I bought this number 2, it has a clip attached to it. It is a straight cap pen. This one has a nice star nib on it, and I actually have this pen already, but it does not have a cap. Just a really nice early example, really nice pen. Love the mottled. So now I have a number 2 straight cap pen with a clip on it. And I also have a number 22 mottled with a clip taper cap pen. So that's pretty cool. And then I had been talking to Matt Greenberger for a while about this pen. He showed it to me at one of the Orange County Pen Club meetups, but it is a number 25. It's got a crack in the cap that he glued back together. It's also pre-globe, so pre-1902, and it has someone's name later, probably from like 1910 or later, engraved in the side. It's just a nice 25, little tiny 3 Fisher feed, and then this big fat number 5 nib on there. Awesome. Actually I haven't written with any of these yet, so, but works great. This was one of my big deals at $150. So thank you, Matt Greenberger, for that one. Beautiful pen for $150. It's pretty much a steal. The next 2 are pencils, and I actually didn't buy these. I was talking to my friend Trevis Young, and he was telling me how he collects the lower end covered models of the later like 1920s. And I had one, and I said, "Do you want it?" So I gave it to him, and he just couldn't accept a gift from me, so he gave me some pencils. So that's how I ended up with these. I have a little cardinal pencil and a basket weave gold-filled pencil. So that was it for Thursday. On Friday, I picked up this from Danny Aarons. It is a pre-globe number 14. So on the barrel, there's no globe logo. 1898 on the cap. There's the 3 Fisher feed. It's got this really nice early number 4 nib on it. This number 14 was $200. Can't go wrong with that. Next, I love little secretary pens. These are some of my favorite pens. I bought these from Luis Lete. So I got these 3 from him. I already had a mottled one. I already had a black chase hard rubber one, but it has barrel bands on it. I think this is the only one that doesn't have the right nib. The other 2 have the correct narrow nib on them. Really nice and early nibs on them. This one's really special because it is a 512.5. It is a solid 14 karat gold. Little secretary. When these were new, they were like $24, something like that. That's a lot of money for that time. So I got these from Luis. And then I got this from Aaron Svabeck. It's a, Aaron is the owner of Penteeks. out in Goodyear, Arizona. This is a Canadian. Also doesn't have the correct nib. It has a Canadian nib, but it doesn't have the correct nib on it. But this is a pretty much mint Canadian 12.5. So I got those. Scott Jones pointed out there was a guy named Eldon Braun who was selling a little taper cap. So I found this little 22. It is after 1902. It's got the spoon feed on it. It's got a really nice little New York nib on it. It was in fairly good shape, and it was only 180 bucks. I actually sold 8 or 9 pens. I was talking to Mike Daigle about how I sold one of the pens that I got from him from the San Francisco show. He was very, very sad that I sold the pen, and this was the pen that I had sold to Nick. So I went back the next day, and I was like, Nick, I need to get these pens back. So I went back and got these 2. I've already taken photos of them on my website. This came from David Nishimura. This one came from Mike Daigle. But they are just 2 12 PSFs, and they are in basically mint condition. This one's an early one with the raised threads, and this is a slightly later one, but it's still a 12 PSF, so it's still before 1917. Those returned to the collection. And Nick gave me a pen and ink pen. So this is a little pen and ink pen with actually the section's fine. So that's all good there. I collect Waterman's things, so pen and ink and Remix, I collect those as well. So any chance I can find more pen and ink and Remix pieces, I'm after it. So that was a nice little gift from Nick. So thank you for that, Nick. I did not buy any pens on Saturday, but I did do a trade for this. This is my Grail, and I finally got one. This is a Waterman Sterling checkbook pen. It just has a straight cap on it. I traded my 404 Golfer-esque with the clip to Otto Yang for this pen. He's probably had this pen since I was a little kid, and it is a really early version of this pen. I actually have I'm gonna make a whole video about these pens because they're my favorite ones in the collection, and the road to getting this, I went through a lot to get this pen, and I'm so thrilled to have it. And since then, I'm not really looking at anything because I finally got one. I want to get more of these, but I won't really ever be able to find another one with this early filigree pattern. But amazing. I'm so thankful to Otto for giving me the opportunity to get this pen. It's stunning, and I'm proud to own it. Saturday night, I felt awful. I was hanging out with a new friend, Cedar Bylard, and Cedar, what a nice guy. I tried giving him, it was one of Gary Lair's pens. It's the Night and Day, Day and Night. It's a French overlay baby safety, and he wouldn't take it for free. So he gave me 150 bucks. We went out to dinner, and then the next day he gifted me some other things, which was just really nice of him. He gifted me this Remix with it has a Waterman cap on it with the early clip cap on it. Little Remix New York nib on there. He gave me this really awesome little Christmas box as well, so I'll insert a picture of that. It's in my display case right now, but really thank you so much to Cedar for this. It was really awesome of him. And then he gave me something else. Then he gave me this. It's a little Gothic 0552 2.5 V. That's the best part of it. The engraving. Dick. I love it. It's super awesome. Thank you so much, Cedar, for that. Went over to Matt Greenberger's table and showed him, and he's a urologist, so he loved it as well. But awesome. I got this, and then I also purchased this from Mike Daigle, this 452.5 V. He actually he said, hey, there's a lady who's interested in it, and I said, oh, okay, cool, I'll give her first dibs. And he goes, no, I told you someone's interested in getting it. You don't have this in your collection. You need to have this one. You should get this one. So I came back on Sunday and I said, okay, I'll take it. And it's a smooth sterling pen, but it has that really cool hand engraved wreath. Then I sold all my pens that had the stickers attached, or the prices attached to them. But I picked this up. It's a stickered 15 POC, which I only have a 12 POC. So it was nice to get this. But this is an eyedropper, a screw cap eyedropper pen. The nib is beautiful on it. And lastly, I just had to do it. I mean, I think it was 80 bucks, 100 bucks. I don't remember how much I paid for it now. Sergeant Jas F. McCoy from Bomb Squad, June 2nd, 1930. So, yeah, it was, come on, I had to have this one. I saw it at the San Francisco show, and then Mike had it for sale, and cool Bomb Squad pencil. The pencil's like really nice. So, that's what I got. Those were the pens I got from the show. I also got this, a little Palmer Method pin from Matt Greenberger. Super cool, little lapel pin. The Palmer Method is the method I used in school when I was learning how to write. That's why I have such a pronounced writer's bump on my middle finger there. That is how I hold a pen or pencil. And there you go. That's why I have my writer's bump right there. That is how I learned to write. And lastly, I picked up a Schon Dsgn Pocket 6. This is the faceted copper Pocket 6. It has a medium BOCK nib on it. And this will be given away on my Instagram account. All you have to do is go and follow my Instagram at Roccanova and leave a comment that you want it on the image of this. I'm not gonna tag anything. There's not gonna be a hashtag giveaway, anything of that sort. Just go give me a follow, leave a comment, and give the picture a like. And in 1 week, I will be giving this away to one of you. And that's the video. Thanks so much for checking out, you guys. If you have any questions, go and leave a comment down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Head over to my Instagram at Roccanova for your chance to win a Schon Dsgn Pocket 6 in the faceted copper. And we'll see you all in the next video. All right. Peace. California Pen Show 2023. Woohoo. We did it. Woo!
Done, baby.
All right, I just got into my room. There's the bathroom. Here are my 2 queen size beds, or double beds, or full size beds, or my 2 beds. And I'm in the old part of the hotel, and I have this glorious freaking view of, yeah, that's right, I'm on the bottom floor, just a parking lot.